How did it feel to get your most extended run of the preseason with this team?
I mean, it feels great to, finally go out there and get the opportunity to go up and down, play against another competition. We've been going at it in practice during training camp for a while now. So it just felt great to go out there, get a different feel, just go out there and compete.
For someone like you, how do you describe the challenge when they have a bigger guy that is more perimeter oriented on the offensive end?
I mean, for me, they brought me here to protect the basket, and that's what I'm going to try to do in the best of my capability. And then from there, I guess we just got to make the right rotations, and that will come with us, playing with each other a lot more and getting used to, what we do best. But for me, one of the main reasons I'm here is to protect the basket. So every time I see someone going there, I'm going to try to go and do my job. And now you're going to have bigs that can shoot the three in the NBA, but that's not going to beat us. And as long as I do my job, I think everything else will take care of itself.
Thank you.
Angel,
Gray, Valley Sports, Ohio. Hello. So, of course, for the Cavs, it's pretty much known as the land of the bigs at this point with all the 7-footers on the team. But as far as your fit for your minutes that you were with the team, how would you describe what that looks like for you?
I mean, yeah, like I said, for me, it's just coming out there and doing my job and let the coaches, handle that part. I mean, we do have a lot of bigs, but we are very, versatile. We all do different things. And you got Evan that can play the 4 and the 5. I think sometimes even during the preseason, he was put at the 3 position. Same with Larry. Larry can play the 3, the 4, and the 5. You got Kevin that can go out there and shoot. Dean Wade, same. You got Big Fro and I just out there protecting the basket. So we're gonna have different matchups, and depending on the night, seeing who we play and things like that. And for me, it's just about staying ready and going out there and do what I do best.
Kelsey, last one.
Kelsey Russo, The Athletic. Hey, Tacko. What's something, I guess, behind the scenes during preseason practices, camp, etc., that as you've been adjusting to the way the Cavs want to run their offense and their defense, that you've been working on, so when you do get these opportunities in games, you've been able to showcase your skill set on the floor?
Yeah, I mean, they already knew my strength before they got me here, and the way that they want to play, and the way that I'm used to playing. Those two go together. And for me, it's about just running the floor, and like I say, protect the basket, get deep position in the paint. Every time we run down the court, they're gonna try to, if you got good position, 2 feet in the paint, they're gonna try to throw the ball at you. And for me, it's just about catching it, making the right play, and finishing on that side of the floor. Like I said, on the defensive end, go out there and protect the basket.
Thank you.
Do you feel like you got out of the preseason what you were hoping to get out of the preseason?
I mean, yeah, especially the last 2 games, I start kind of getting the rhythm. The first game was obviously not, for me, I didn't like the way I played, but then I think the last 3 games, I feel like, I started coming to rhythm, and I felt like myself. Obviously, you always can be better, obviously, but yeah, I feel that I was myself last 3 games.
JV was saying earlier in camp, Cedi, that he likes the fit of you with some of the guys that are sprinkled in with the second unit. Mm-hmm. One of those being Ricky. What is it like to play with that kind of high-level point guard?
I mean, I've been really a huge fan of Ricky since I was a kid, because really I grew up watching him, and we used to play a lot against each other. So I really know what kind of player he is, and especially when we got him, I was really happy. I'm gonna be able to play with him. because obviously, you know, he's a great point guard, has a great view of the court, and you know, he's a great player, and he's really smart. He's a high IQ player, so he's definitely going to help us a lot.
We talked throughout last season, Cedi, a lot about your role and how it was fluctuating and things along those lines, and how you had a hard time finding comfort in a rhythm. What do you feel like your role is as you head into this regular season with this squad?
I mean, really, like you saw last, you know, actually from the beginning of the preseason, it looks like, you know, I'm going to be playing that like as a spot up player, but also sometimes, you know, have the ball in my hands and, you know, try to make plays for the teammates and for myself. I mean, and obviously you guys, I've been here for 5 years, so you really know what I'm capable of doing. So you really can, you know what to expect from me as a role. But like I said, for now, you know, it looks like I'm going to be like a spot up player, but yeah, that's.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Kelsey Russo, The Athletic. Hey, Cedi.
Hey, Kelsey.
Kind of going off of that a little bit with this approach to your guys' offense to play with a faster tempo and pace and everything. How does that benefit your game and like your ability just, I guess, to find open looks on the perimeter?
Actually, I feel that helps my game because, you know, I like to play fast and you know, I like to run the court, and especially after the rebounds, I like to push the ball. So that's why I feel definitely is gonna. The type of the basketball that we're playing right now is going to definitely help me. And, you know, because we have really fast players. And I actually believe that we're the team that have to play fast because we really have great guys who can just, you know, after a rebound, push the ball. Even bigs like, you know, like Larry and Evan, you know, they can push the ball too. So I feel like we have to play like that. It's going to help us a lot.
How has preseason, I guess, helped, you know, because obviously during training camp, you're playing against each other. So now with 5 games with that kind of mentality and approach, how have you seen just you guys collectively improve offensively with that mindset? And like, I guess, how do you continue pushing it into the regular season?
Oh, yeah. I think that we were getting better since day one. Like every day we were 1% better, and we were doing everything that we could. We're pushing each other and we're competing against each other. So, and I think that we can see in the game, especially the last 3 games, we've been playing outstanding.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Chris, last one.
Cedi, man, whether it was behind the scenes at training camp or in preseason games, what's your view of Evan Mobley?
I mean, really, I'm impressed a lot, and because I really, you know, I watched him a little bit, but really didn't know a lot about him, and you know, really didn't know that he can hand the ball like this. That's why I'm really impressed with him. And offensively, and especially defensively, you can see like he's just you know, he has that length. He's gonna help us a lot, especially defensively and offensively. He's talented, and you know, I think that he really did a great job in this preseason.
Thank you.
I guess we'll start here just with your minutes tonight. What are you hoping to, you know, show the staff what you could do? I know that you already mentioned just that you're an energy player, but what else are you trying to show the staff that you can bring to the table?
In terms of my minutes tonight, I know I could play, you know, so much better than I did tonight. So I'm kind of going to put this one behind me, but in the future, I just want to continue to show just the rest of my game. You know, I put in a lot of work this off season, and just want to, you know, continue to show like my shooting ability. I didn't get to shoot any tonight, but you know, in the future, when I get those opportunities, I want to be ready. And I think, you know, like just expanding on that role, like just being an energy defensive guy, and now it's time for me to take that next step in my game.
I know that you guys are still working on who's on the final roster and rotations and what have you, but as far as the identity of this team for the season coming up, what are you hoping that is?
for the identity of the team, I'm hoping that it's a tough-nosed team. Like, teams look at the Cavaliers and don't want to come play us because, we're so tough and we play so fast that, we're running guys till they're exhausted. Our coach, preaches to us about being the most in shape team in the league. And, we want to take that, to heart and really live by that. And I think that was the biggest thing. I think we want to just have fun, play fast. I think we have, great shot blockers, great guards that can create, and, just exciting wing players that run the floor, that can shoot and, are athletic. So I think that that's the biggest thing, fast and just having fun.
Thank you.
Chris.
Chris Fedor, Cleveland.com. Hey, Lamar, what's up?
What's going on, Chris?
Hey, for you, in your second year in the NBA, did this training camp and preseason have a different feel to it?
Definitely. I mean, I think, coming off of summer league, I felt like last year I kind of just got thrown right into, everything. And this year I was able to, get the summer league and get a full training camp with, full preseason games. So it was just a little different. It was actually a lot of things different for me personally that I didn't get to experience last year because of COVID. But in terms of my mentality, I just always want to have something to prove and continue to prove myself for me personally, and just show my worth to the team and to the league.
And now that you've wrapped up the preseason here, I know you said you didn't love the way that you played tonight, just in this
Right.
game, but like overall, when you take the entire body of work with training camp included, do you feel like you accomplished what you were hoping to accomplish?
I think there's still more work to do. And I think, that's the fun part about the game, that you're never, you always can get better. I think that in training camp, I definitely proved what I wanted to do. In the games, personally, I would like to, show more. And I think, that's going to come with time. And I'm just going to continue to keep putting in the work and just be prepared for my opportunities.
What is the key for you, Lamar, to be able to show more?
I think, just continue to put in the work and just being ready whenever, my number is called. I think that's the key for me. And, I think me shooting threes and being ready to catch and shoot and show my offensive side a little bit more is probably key for me to, just for me to be the best player I can be for the team.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Kelsey Russo, The Athletic. Lamar, kind of actually building off that, at the end of last season, you got to show, obviously, your game, what you brought. So how did you build off of what you were able to show last season coming into summer league and training camp and everything, and sort of where was your mentality, I guess, coming into all of this year?
I think my mentality coming into it was that I think that I can help this team as long as I continue to put in the work and work on my game. I think going through, one season, my first season, it was a lot of, ups and downs in terms of playing time and opportunity. And I wanted to, get to build a point where it was more consistent, where I had a role. And I think just continuing to work on, my own game and wanted to just really prove just my worth to the team and prove I belong. So that's always going to be my mentality. That's always been my mentality since college. So I would say just continuing with that.
How do you think summer league helped in that process, I guess, for this past summer league?
I think summer league definitely helped. Kind of gave me a jump start to the season and just going out and playing, under Coach JJ and him, just showing us how we're going to play this year and getting a chance to play with Evan and Isaac and guys like that. So I think it definitely just kind of gave us a little bit of a head start going into the season.
Thank you.